This is how you're gonna feminize your face in 10 minutes the easy way. It's not about the products. We're using drugstore only products in this video. It's about the technique. It's about the knowledge. Hey buddy, it's me Felix and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope your life's good. I hope you're doing amazing, and if not, we're gonna get through this together, okay? But in today's video, we're gonna learn how to feminize our face. It's gonna take you 10 to 15 to maximum 20 minutes to do this routine. It's gonna look great in broad daylight. It's gonna stay in place. So I don't wanna waste your time. Let's get straight into this tutorial, honey. The first and most important step for us is going to be skincare. No matter what makeup we're doing, skincare, especially for makeup, is essential. This is by Embryolisse. It works with every foundation, every concealer, with every makeup product, so it's really universal. The first drugstore products that are very affordable, around $5, are these ones by MUA Makeup Academy. This is a European-based brand, and we're just gonna sculpt our face. It is so important that you use less products, because in order to look soft and feminine and really pretty in natural daylight, I think always less is more. So feel your cheekbone and go underneath it and just apply your contour like so. Then start in your brow. This is an amazing tip, and bring down the contour to your nose tip. And then do the same on the other side. This is gonna give you a very naturally defined nose. And at this 45-degree angle, you always wanna look at your waterline. Just place the same contour at that angle and connect it to your hairline. In this case, honey, this is a wig, so I'm not gonna go really in. Apply it around your lips. This is basically like a celebrity Hollywood secret hack. We're contouring our lips, so we are adding shape and dimension to our lips to make them appear more pouty, more three-dimensional, and just more juicy, which is the goal, and it will appear more feminine. Then the chin, you wanna follow the natural hollow of your cheek like so, and leave this invisible line completely blank, because this would create more of a masculine effect. And do the same on the other side, and then just take the same stick. This is, as you can see, really creamy. Apply it on your jawline. If you have like a wider jawline from the front, I suggest you take that contour down from your cheek contour and connect it to your jaw. This will create like a V-like shape, which is very feminine, and it is the goal. You can go for a baby pink blush. This will make your face even more feminine, and it will soften up our features. You can start at your under eye and then connect that blush completely to your temples like so. This is creating this beautiful feminine effect. It makes this third of our face, which is the middle third of our face, appear wider. This is always the goal, because if this appears wider, the lower third of our face will appear more narrow. Take the same product and apply it in the middle of your nose. This is especially helpful if you have like a taller nose. It will make it appear just shorter. Always take the blush and apply it on my chin, and I'm quite generous. You may have seen a lot of viral videos that suggest that you can apply like an orange concealer underneath your foundation. It works for views, which is amazing in short form content for all the creators. They're getting revenue, hopefully, but it is not so great for everyone that's trying to achieve a wearable look throughout the day, because when your foundation wears off, which every makeup almost does, you're gonna be left out with like an orange kind of look, which is not gonna be pleasing. And with just using blushes that have some pink and red tones in it, or orangey hues, we're hiding a lot of our 5 o'clock shadow or our beard discoloration with that. I use the same brush that I've applied for my skincare. This is actually the Embryolisse brush. And you wanna start on the bottom part, which is a jawline. And then we move and work our way up. Now we can blend our cheekbones, honey, to get those Kardashian cheekbones. Yay! We can swirl our brush in the palm of our hand just to get rid of excess product and start blending our blush. And when you're blending, make sure you're not blending downwards, so we keep the placement of the initial application. I have the darker blush. This is more like of an orangey blush, as you can see. You can apply a bit lower. This is gonna give us that sunburned effect that's gonna be perfect for the upcoming summer. And apply it in the middle of your nose again, and on your cupid's bow, on your lower lip, and on your chin. So we have an orange undertone. This is gonna help us tremendously with getting rid of any discoloration from our 5 o'clock shadows that we may have. It's really important that we use a very good foundation, but we don't want to use anything heavy. We want to use something really radiant and that's going to complement our skin. I have this Bourjois Glow Tint Essence actually. It is an amazing product and I have 2 shades just to create the perfect match for my current skin tone because I'm fake tanning a lot. And when we're applying any type of skin tint, foundation, we want to start in the middle of our face. This is when we want to keep the most coverage, and then moving towards the perimeters of our face, we want our coverage to be sheerer. And then I like to move to the chin because this is where I struggle with discoloration the most. This is actually from my own brand that I started. Whatever we have left on our beauty sponges, we can go in the middle of our forehead and we can go a bit over our eyelids if we have like veins or any purple hues. This is gonna get rid of that for sure, but in like a very subtle and natural way. And you can add more product for your neck. Neck is not like a problematic area. And if your jaw looks a little bit messy, you can go over with the extra product on your lower third of your face. This is where product is more than welcome and it's not gonna like look unnatural. The L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, this is an amazing drugstore product, has been my favorite for many years. And you wanna place the tiniest bit of the concealer underneath your eye like so, but that's about it. Then you can go into your nasolabial folds. Then you can emphasize your chin. So this is gonna make our faces appear even more feminine. And what I love to do is if you have mouth corners that are going a bit downwards, and this is gonna lift our face. If you really struggle with a 5 o'clock shadow because this has a warm undertone, a yellow undertone, this is gonna cancel grays. You can apply a bit here. Another placement is the same angle as your waterline to clean your eye corners, and this is gonna optically and visually lift your eyes, which appears again more feminine, and you can extend that to your hairline. This is also gonna make the middle third of our face appear more wide, which again is the goal to achieve that V shape. And start blending our chin. So the first thing that we're blending is going to have the least amount of coverage. Is it making sense? Hopefully. If not, comment down below and I'll be glad to answer your question. We want to have and keep the most coverage, of course, on our under eye and on our 5 o'clock shadow. So I start with blending the nasolabial folds. And when we're blending and tapping, always tap at the same angle that we're actually place the product. Look up while you're blending to avoid any creasing. For the next step is we need to make sure that everything stays in place throughout the day. If we have a job, we have a 9 to 5, if we're running around town, whatever we do, we need this makeup to stay. And for that, we can only use Huda Beauty. Unfortunately, this is not a drugstore product, but I love this product and it is worth investing in. And I love to mix Cherry Pie and Cherry Blossom. And then with my Go Sponge, this is a powder puff, you can tap the extra product in the palm of your hand. This will make sure that concealer really sets evenly so we don't have those dry patches, and we're just gonna set it like so. This is gonna give us that filtered like look in real life. And whatever we have left on the powder puff, we can set the sides of our nose. This is the area that really causes a lot of trouble to a lot of people. So I'm telling you, you can be quite generous with the powder on this area to really set all the liquids and creams. I love to keep the center of my face matte. And we're gonna set the 5 o'clock shadow. You can be generous with the powder on this area. If you want to, you can set the middle of your forehead, but I like to keep this part shiny just because it looks really natural. It doesn't look sweaty in my opinion. If our brow pencils are not sticking, and if the formula of the brow products are waxy, we really need to set that in place with powder. Now we have to bring back some glow and we have to emphasize our blush because the blush is the key to looking feminine. And I'm going to go in with the Gosh palette. This is also a European, I believe like a Scandinavian based brand. And this is like a Dior dupe. I don't know, I think it's like around 30 bucks. I hope I'm right, honey. Go in with the pink shade and just apply it where we applied blush previously. This is gonna add pigment back, which we look way more feminine again. It has the most amazing glow, as you can see, even though it's powder. But this is one of the products that actually doesn't emphasize our texture on our face. Everything is really finely melted and pressed. Now you can use the same brush and go in with the same shade and apply it all over your eyelid. Yes. This gave us a lot of glow, but also dimension. This is like a fast makeup, so if I wasn't speaking, I would pull this makeup off in like 10 minutes for sure. You want to take like a smaller brush and go in with the darkest shade in this palette and just sculpt and define the outer corners of your eye. Because everything is shimmery, this is really easy to work with. We just want to blend those edges, but that's literally it. Whatever you have left on the brush, you can just apply it on your lower lash line like so. This is gonna make our eyes appear even bigger. When you squint, this line appears, and this, for a lot of people, they want that to disappear, but this actually works in everyone's favor if we actually accentuate it in a very subtle way. Just like that. And then with a very small brush, you can take the brightest shade. I love to mix a little bit of gold and just define the inner corner. And you can even apply the same shimmer down the bridge of your nose, the tip of your nose, accentuate the Cupid's bow, a bit on the chin, and then underneath your brow, just stop right before the arch. This is gonna also lift our brows visually. Just apply a half lash, do your lip combo, pick a shade that complements your skin tone. I love like a reddish brown and then like a brighter pink. And that's all. I mean, I hope this video was helpful and valuable in any shape or form. And if it was, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like these and click that notification bell so you won't miss out on my next upload. And if you have any questions, make sure to comment down below and I'll be glad to answer them to the best of my ability. Also, if you like this video, hitting that like button really helps me out a bunch. It will grow our community even more. I have a bit bigger community on TikTok and on Instagram where I post really short form content and my everyday, and I post on stories. So feel free to check that out. And until next time, don't forget, girl, that you're the baddest baddie, no matter what time period you're in, no matter what you're going through, you are the baddest. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.